Hello, my name is Magdalena Kubit. As you heard, I'm the owner and managing director of the company Plant-Based Magda. I'm very happy to speak today to you, and also this is my first speech in English, so I'm a little bit excited. And I hope it's going to be good and interesting for you. In the past, my father ran the company, and he set the company almost 30 years ago and named it after me. So the name Magda is my name. And he used to produce dairy products. But since I took over the company, I decided to introduce dairy-free products, dairy alternative based on coconut milk. And that is how the vegan story in our company began. And this the story came from the desire to make the challenge to make people aware that plant-based products are healthy and very, very tasty. And that came from my experimenting with the plant-based diet since many years. It also became the inspiration for company statement and the values. And I'm going to show you the presentation about us. So I'll talk at first about what is the most important for us, which are the values and the plant-based food experiment and love to the way that that plants take care of us. Actually, the food that we are making out of plants take care very well about our health. So we have a small problem with the presentation, so, and for sure we'll cope with that in a minute or two. And I can start talking about the way it started, actually. So the private history about diet and the way of living, which was so important to me and changed my life, decided that I wanted to share it a lot with other people, how you can change your life eating plant-based. And that's why when I get the chance to take over the company, I also started with the values and company statement, because it was very much about how we do it, not only what we do. So that was a very nice story because we did it on the workshop. I mean the strategic gremium of Plant-Based Magda is 6 persons. I'm the only woman in this team. And it was very nice workshop we did together. It lasted more than 2 days. And this work about values, company values, started from our private values. So it was very personal. And all the values are written in the feminine, not masculine, but feminine, because I'm the woman and Magda is the name of company. So in Polish, you cannot see it English, of course, but in Czech, in Polish, you can differ the feminine and masculine communication. So this is in the feminine communication also. So this is the finally we did manage with the presentation. I hope you see now the first slide, and this is me. So I run 100% plant-based company, and I'm really proud of it. Who we are is a very important thing about the company, and the way we live and take the decision, and our directions are very, very coherent with us. The main company statement you can read yourself, but those are a few words that are essence of the way we make decision and live here in our team and company. All of them are really, really important. The last one is I eat plant-based, and we try to share with us in the team even plant-based diet, and also share with our consumers and all over the Europe the idea to develop and change your diet more and more to plant-based, which we believe is very good for the health and planet. Considering values, being and doing something for the first and do things being first is very, very important for us. We worked over 2 years to develop first recipe, and it was really, really hard work. We could release the products faster, but it was very important for us to make it perfect, to make excellent recipe that we could be really proud of. And we just released it just before the trend, so not even all the buyers that we proposed the product understood what is it for. And we loved it a lot because also we felt this coming trend everywhere. We were reading newspapers and many online articles about that many companies abroad start plant-based production, and we knew it will be coming. The fourth of the values that we treat every new challenge as inspiring adventure. It comes from that being average is not that the thing that we like. We live here in Poland. We live and work in Poland here in the mountains, and it's because of these mountains. It's always uphills or downhills for us, and it's really very difficult to be a pioneer, but we love it a lot. I'm responsible. This is the second very important value for us, and I'll talk a little bit about the fourth of it. We follow constantly improve jointly and established process and principles. So quality is very, very important for us. My father, when he started building the factory, he used to work before in Switzerland. So the standards were very, very important and inspired on the standards there in Switzerland, and very, very high from the very beginning. And the way we do it since 2017 is we care about this improvement very much. The quality systems we use is EFS and BRC, and then we're so happy to improve them year by year, and then all the audits are always for us a lesson how to make it even better. So the last one was the A+, which means that it's the maximum that you can get on the audits. So we are very proud of it. Another value might be a little bit strange for you. It sounds I'm happy, because it's really important for us to be happy and to act the way that we felt happy with things we do. And the first value is we know that what we do makes sense. Hi, back again. We had some small problems, but we hope that you're very, that you worked for us, and I have the chance to continue. And I'm not sure which point we lost the connection, so I start with maybe with the value I'm responsible. Okay, so we try to. It's very important for us to be responsible for our consumers and be responsible for that what we do, of course. And you can read the exact how we understand this value. I'll just tell you about the constant improvement, because the quality is one of the things that we are crazy about. And also my father was, since I was a child, and I was brought up in this factory, and I remember it, how crazy they were about quality and everything to be really perfect. So we continue it, and of course we follow all the quality procedures, and this is very always very nice story, because we are happy about inspectors coming to our factory and to tell us how to make it better. And this is we are never upset about it, but just opposite. We are really happy. So this is sometimes very funny when the quality director is always really smiling when the audit comes. The next very important value for us to be happy, because we believe that doing something good is really well, that makes you happy, and this is the way we try to do it every day here. And it's because we know that what we do makes sense. It makes sense for us, because personally, for me, it's a wonderful thing to share with people my things that I understood during those years eating plant-based. That is really good for me and for my body. So this is a great sense for me to share this knowledge and to share the products that we do as a proposition for you to experiment with diet also. We also share the energy, good energy, which is very important for us. We share it with in the team. This is the first place, and people that that make yogurts, plant-based yogurts for you. We take care about each other very much, and take care and work hard to come here with a smile every day. I'm myself. This is also something strange in company statements, but all the people that are in strategic gremium have very big long stories behind them in different companies, and are very good, very good, very high competent people. And the things that we do here about plant-based food is making our dreams come true. That's why we care about it so much. Also, the last one, we care about the inner child, means for us that that we follow our values, and the way we act is very coherent and natural for us with things we do, and the way we behave, and products we release to the market. So we take care about our children that are inside, not to run too fast, and not to lose this the most important things that we have inside. So that's I think that's everything I would like to tell you about the values. I'll just come back to our history a little bit. So we are not a startup. We are the company that my father set nearly 30 years ago, but also my grandfather was the milkman, and in my office there is a picture of my grandfather with my dad being 6 years old, and helping him in the milk company. So thanks to this knowledge, thanks to the knowledge that we had from the from my father and grandfather, we were able to develop the recipes then, because by the time we started, nobody knew how to make the vegan yogurts. It was really difficult to make this recipe, and make this recipe really good. We call it in the company the effect wow. So we never release the products when we don't see this effect. As the dairy production finished, when I took over the company, we decided to introduce the vegan product ban. So that was the end of dairy production in 2017. We started to think about changing the portfolio. So we launched the first product called PlantOn, and from the very beginning we were thinking about it, how to change the company to 100% vegan. So that was our goal from the very beginning. In the garden party, you can see on the picture that was a very nice thing that we organized at the back of the company. So that was a goodbye party to the cow, and this is the historic moment for us that we finished the dairy production. And our portfolio is 100% vegan. That was July 2020. So we celebrate also our small and big occasions together, as you can see on the picture. That was a really very nice party. We had, of course, some vegan sweets and even storage workers who are not very used to in everyday life to the vegan food. So they tried vegan sweets and told us that it's really good, that that it tastes the same that their moms and wives bake at home. So that was a very nice thing. I'll try to play the short film about us now.
Jogurty Magda powstały w 1991 roku. Założył je mój tata. Powstała jako firma produkująca jogurty z mleka krowiego. Nie było takiej technologii na rynku, takich produktów o tak wysokich parametrach, przede wszystkim smakowych. Tutaj te góry i charakter, który one wnoszą w ludzi, w to, jak oni działają, jest najważniejszy. W 2015 roku dołączyłam do zespołu po to, żeby sprawdzić siebie, co mogę wnieść do tej firmy. W 2017 zostałam prezesem. Od 10 lat testowaliśmy, eksperymentowaliśmy z dietą roślinną u siebie i widzieliśmy w firmie potrzebę zmiany produktowej. Produkty roślinne były dla nas oczywiste. Bardzo dużo osób pukało się po głowie. Dla branży mleczarskiej takie produkty były herezją po prostu. W Polsce było tak mało jeszcze tych produktów roślinnych, że kupcy w sieciach w ogóle nie rozumieli idei, nie rozumieli różnicy pomiędzy produktem mlecznym o smaku kokosowym, a jogurcie na bazie mleka kokosowego. Nasze decyzje o pierwszych produktach roślinnych były tuż przed trendem. Z nowych projektów, z pionierstwa u nas jest w firmie zawsze radość i ogromne zaangażowanie.
Nie jesteśmy startupem, który się wziął nagle. Magda aktualnie jest trzecim pokoleniem. Jej dziadek był mleczarzem, więc jakby ta tradycja jest kultywowana i doskonale wiedzieliśmy, jakie kryteria ma mieć produkt doskonały. I tego się trzymaliśmy od początku do końca. Zjedliśmy całą Europę, testowaliśmy kilkadziesiąt produktów, szukając parametrów, czym inni się kierowali. No ale to nie było to. No i to pomysł zrobić własny, który będzie tym.
W branży mleczarskiej pracuję już 55 rok. Nie myślałem o takich produktach. Głównym zainteresowaniem był jednak przerób mleka, ale jeżeli przyszły takie sygnały, że można to robić, bardzo chętnie podjąłem się takiej roboty. Dużo było prób i odpadów. No niestety szczegółów nie mogę zdradzić, ponieważ jest to tajemnica. Chociaż ja wiem, może jeden zdradzę, że najlepsze pomysły były w lesie. Główne projekty i rozwiązania technologiczne tam właśnie powstały.
Dla nas od samego początku kluczowym było przygotowanie dobrego, smacznego produktu, zdrowego produktu, roślinnego produktu, ale dla wszystkich. Stąd Wdrożenie pierwszego produktu to ponad 1,5 roku. Produkt mieliśmy bardzo szybko, jakiś jogurt wegański w rękach, ale wiedzieliśmy, że to nie jest to, co zmieni rynek.
Pierwsza produkcja PlantOna odbyła się na Mikołajki 2017 i trafiła w grudniu do sprzedaży.
Produktami wegańskimi trafiliśmy w odpowiedni czas.
Te estymacje, które były planowane, zostały przekroczone w pierwszym miesiącu 4-krotnie.
Nasze decyzje odnośnie produkcji roślinnej były bardzo w punkt. Był tak naprawdę odbiór konsumentów, którzy zareagowali entuzjastycznie, pojawiły się lawinowo wspaniałe komentarze.
Są to ludzie, którzy po prostu lubią nasze jogurty, bez względu na to, czy mogą spożywać nabiał, czy nie.
Karmimy naszymi produktami sąsiadów, przynosimy im często jakieś testy z pytaniem no i jak, zostawiamy na wieczór, ja już pytam SMS-em, smakowało, nie smakowało, jaki jest odbiór.
Nie produkujemy produktów wyłącznie dla wegan. Produkujemy roślinne produkty dla wszystkich.
W ostatnim roku byliśmy z PlantOnem na targach w Nowym Jorku, w Szanghaju, w Kuala Lumpur, w Dubaju, w Mińsku i Kolonii. Ludzie odbierają PlantOna na świecie wszędzie tak samo. Jest przepyszny.
Stan początkowy w momencie, kiedy zaczęliśmy, był to stan, tak bym nazwał go, agonalnym. Firma była gotowa do tego, żeby najlepiej ją zamknąć.
Były ogromne problemy ze sprzedażą jogurtów mlecznych i rozwiązanie w postaci tych wegańskich jest naprawdę życiem dla naszej firmy.
Myślę, że ta firma w ogóle odrodziła się na nowo. Zbudowaliśmy na tej bazie wspaniałej tradycji, wartości takich międzyludzkich, zupełnie nowy organizm. To, co się wydarzyło w 2019, jeżeli chodzi o produkty roślinne, to jest ogromna eksplozja. Nazywamy to w firmie, jest takie przebudzenie roślinne. 2020 Jogurty Magda będą firmą roślinną. Marzymy o tym, żeby już być 100% wegańską firmą. Przyszłość jest roślinna.
Hi back again. So that was the short film telling the most important things about us. I don't know if you remember. I think that you remember that white-haired man there. So this is a very good friend of my father. They started the business together. So he still works with us. Very open-minded person and help us to develop new recipes still. I'll just tell you about our brands a little bit. So the first child was PlantOn. That we introduced in December 2017. Also, the most important about PlantOn was the taste and clean label. We really reached. We really worked a lot on it, and that was the most important thing. And we got also. Also in your country award for PlantOn from the organization Rostlinně in 2018 for the PlantOn Natural. And today we have the spoonable yogurt from PlantOn, drinking yogurt, and the sour cream that you can use for your kitchen or fruits or anything your imagination tells you. Another brand is Vegan Bio, who is the second child. And we have the variety of tastes, of course, the natural one. They are not sweetened with the white sugar, so we believe that it's another advantage, very important for your health. And those are the most important thing that I wanted to tell about the product. And about the product the story of launching plant-based products for us, as you heard in the film, was something very new, and it really changed. The company life, and I like it a lot more like this because of the values and the work and about all the stuff we did during those 3 years, and the idea of plant-based diet and sharing it with our consumers changed our life also. That's why I also wanted to tell you about it. This is the most important thing. We are planning, of course, to do more and more plant-based products, and we are now experimenting also with new possibilities of production to create more products from different plant-based milks, also products with clean label. This is the thing that we will never give up, because of course it's easier to make products with longer ingredients list, but this is not the thing that we want to do and share with our consumers. So we fight really really hard to propose products that we also are proud of, and that we can share with our neighbors, that I can also give to my children to school, and to be proud to propose those products to my friends and their families, and be sure that I can be really happy and proud of it. So this is that we plan. We have really really big plans for it now, and we want to also propose different, not only coconut products, which are very very tasty, and that's why we started with the coconut milk, because we found it the tastiest, and now is the time for other experiments. And also the beginning of the story was very, I want to come back a little bit with one thing to the very beginning. How was it strange for other people when we started the plant-based story, that some of the people even thought it's not responsible at all to change the whole profile of the company from the so many years of dairy tradition to 100% plant-based. And even we were not that sure that is a good moment, but it was very important for us to run 100% plant-based production, that we took this risk also on us to finish the dairy production and be very, very up to the values that we live, and that's why we decided this year to make this step, and I can tell that it was a good step, and I'm very happy about it. The last thing I wanted to tell you that about the products, that was the thing I wanted to tell you and forgot a little bit, is where you can buy our products in your country. So this is Lidl, all of the Lidl supermarkets, and also some of the small shops, and also there's one online shop called Rostlinné. I hope I spelled it well, because it's always very stressy, and I'm not very sure if it's correct. So thank you very much. That was everything I prepared for you today. I hope that my stress wasn't too big, and some technical problems, you forgive them, and remember the more important things that I told you. Thank you very much.